Hey guys, Max Nation Plays here. I'm sort of revitalizing this channel, per se. I'm not gonna update it frequently or anything, but it's something that I kind of want to come back to. I want to do a couple gameplay videos here and there, some random videos. Nothing full-time, just something I want to do for fun when I have time to do it. So I decided to hook up my old Xbox and play a couple of the games that I played when I was roughly 10 to 13. Or actually, I said 11 to 13. This is Test Drive. It was released in 2002, and it's an installment in the, well, Test Drive series. Although, in other countries, it was known as Test Drive Overdrive, which is a much better title because Test Drive has been a thing since 1987, and the first game in the Test Drive series was called Test Drive. And there were 6 games where they were, in numerical order. Test Drive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then after that, they just started coming up with different titles, like Test Drive Le Mans and stuff like that. But when they did this game, I guess it was an attempt to reboot the series. This game has like this really bizarre story mode, and I used to play it religiously when I was like 11 going on 12. Like, I played this game so much, even though it's a pretty standard racing game, although it has kind of a sick soundtrack. A lot of hip-hop, a lot of rock, a lot of stuff that was cool in 2001, 2002. Like, the game has a real Fast and Furious vibe to it. Alright, so here we are. Warning, the vehicle... I didn't get to read all that, but, it's the typical stuff. Okay, so, data. Me. Who's Chelsea, you may ask? That's my sister. I think she only played this game once back in the day. That was it. I'm just going to do like a single race, maybe cup chase. No story mode. I'm not like going to do a full playthrough. Alright, so we're going to do single race. Last time I played this game was like a year ago, and it was just for shits and giggles. So I'm going to play it again. It held up nicely as just a regular racing game. Again, it wasn't like anything on the level of Gran Turismo or Need for Speed or anything like that, but the Test Drive series was never really just that. I think I'm going to do a linear race. San Francisco, Tokyo, London, Monte Carlo. I think I want to race in Tokyo. You may hear the music go out from time to time because this disc, I didn't really take good care of it, so the music might cut out or skip. I apologize about that. Alright, so, and all the Japanese levels are at nighttime, which is really track record Kyle. Track record Kyle. All records that I set KQXY, that was actually a cheat code that unlocked a special car that you couldn't get elsewhere. Like, there's a car in this game, I think we're going to see it in a few. We'll do Tokyo 1. Yeah, these cars right here, like SPX, whatever the heck, Soundmax, I guess that was the sound system that they used for a lot of video games at the time. Analog Devices, I guess that was the other sort of sound design company that worked for the companies that made this game, Atari and Pitbull Syndicate and all that. And then we got a G4 Viper, and this was, I think this was back when it was still known as G4 Tech TV, or when it switched from Tech TV to G4. G4, that went down the tube not too long ago, and it was really, really sad for a lot of people, a lot of gamers out there. Skeeters, yeah, if you play story mode, you'll know why it's called Skeeters. It's one of your competitors, his name's Skeeter, and he drives both a customized Chevy Chevelle and a customized Pontiac GDO. And Reese, the sort of laid-back surfer dude, he drives this flame job 1969 Camaro. I'm probably spending way too much time on the individual cars and not making a decision. Right here, this Viper right here is like the best one in the game. And what was my custom paint job? Okay, stark blue like that. These other paint jobs are okay. The red one is nice. This was like the concept Viper GDSR that predated the 2002-2003 Dodge Viper. What is with that color? That's the custom color there. And watch, I'm going to pick the most powerful car in this game, and I'm going to fail the race epically. And what's really cool about the loading screen is that you get to play Pong. And it's an Atari published game, so you might as well. Alright, here we go. Let me make sure the music is on. Oh, the music is off. Why did I have it off? That's my question. Alright, sorry about that delay. Alright, here we go. And as usual with the test drive games, the cars have the physics of, like, Hot Wheels cars, like die-cast cars. So when you hit, like, if you hit, like, another car, like oncoming traffic, that just happens. It was like that in Test Drive 4, 5, and 6 anyways. I never really played the Test Drive Unlimited games, but if I recall correctly, they actually added damage to those, and I think Gran Turismo added damage recently as well, much to the dismay of a lot of fans who preferred it the way it was. I couldn't tell you. I'm so out of the loop with games. That's why I really haven't done anything with this channel in years, but I've got some free time, so that's why I'm back. Alright, because we're in Tokyo, we gotta go on this side of the road. That shows how much of a yank I am. Second place? Who the hell keeps cutting? This music is groovy. It's a lot of techno stuff, too. Junkie XL, actually, there's actually a Junkie XL song on the soundtrack. Junkie XL, also, one of their songs appeared on Test Drive 5, and Test Drive 5 was a game that I played religiously when I was little. I still play it. You know, for some reason, these sort of generic arcade racer-like titles, I don't know, I get a lot of mileage out of them. Pun shamelessly intended. All I know is I played the hell out of this game in 2004. I did it. And the Skyline was in second, the Subaru finished in last. Huh. Non c'è male. Press A to continue. Okay, so Q, K, Q, X, Y, quick. That was sort of the cheat code to get the this new record. But you know what I'm going to do? Since it's not 2004 anymore, I'm just going to enter my name. Yeah! Alright, let's do... What is the nav challenge? If I remember correctly, nav challenge was like a time trial mode. Not dissimilar to the time trial mode in Test Drive 5. Oops, did I just hit the back button? Okay, good. Getting used to the old Xbox control. I haven't played this in a while. Alright, so this time we're going to use... Tempted to use this car. Aston Martin DB7 Vantage. I'm going to come in there like James Bond or something. Where to herda. I like that, where to herda. Let's see. Shelby Cobra, always classic. Where to herda. Coulda, woulda done it. This baby right here. Jaguar XJ220. This car came out like in 1993, I think. Oh, I keep going back. Like an idiot. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. Oh! As you can see, I suck at Pong. Alright. And that's the song there. Dance USA. First thing you gotta know about me, I play games well after their expiration date. Whoa, don't go that way. That's an awkward turn. Like, this game apparently came out in 2002, and I got it in 2004, and played it that whole summer, alongside a couple other games that I had, some of which I might even play for this channel. I would play Cabela's Dangerous Hunts, but for some reason my Xbox was like, I'm gonna fail this. I might as well be drunk playing this. This is one of the most powerful cars in the game, and I'm doing so badly. Whoa! The handling kind of sucks in this game, honestly. But I remember the reviews for the time being generally positive. I don't know, if anyone ever played this back in the day, did you find it to be too difficult, or, like, did you find the controls to be terrible? I don't think they're terrible, just think they're kind of unresponsive. But again, I felt the same way about Test Drive 4, Test Drive 5, not really Test Drive 6. The cars in Test Drive 6 controlled like soap. I might do Test Drive 6. I have the Dreamcast version of that game. My Dreamcast only plays certain games nowadays. It won't play Sonic Adventure, much to my dismay. So I have to stick with the crummy PS3 version of that game. The port. Come on. There's the big bus. I think somewhere in this time challenge is... I think somewhere in this time challenge is a ridiculous turn. It just comes out of nowhere. I think it's like at the end of a tunnel. If I remember correctly. I'm kind of like mentally prepared for it. I think this is where it is. Oh no. That's where it would have been. In other track layouts, it's there. Oh, there it is. Spoke too soon. It's like, don't get cocky, you know? Don't go so fast, even though you're on this straightaway. Oh, no. Now, see, that was the stuff about the game that pissed 12-year-old me off. When you'd hit a car, you'd go flying, do a complete 360. They used to grind my gears, honestly. And that's when I was really sucky at video games. I suck at video games today, but back then I was even worse. If you could believe I could even play a video game back then. No, I've been playing games since I was really little. My first system was a hand-me-down NES. It shows how old I am. Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. There's checkpoints, okay. So I might be able to make it. So I think you could flip the checkpoint timers. Oh, whoa, watch the bus. Imagine what this must be like for the driver inside. Ah. Damn you, sedan. Alright, back into the city. Here we go. Coming through. This is Drunk Driver in a luxurious Jaguar XJ 2020, tearing through Monte Carlo. This is the end. Woo! Next up, we're going to do Cop Chase. And then we're going to close out the part. Yeah, not bad for an amateur. Or someone who hasn't played this game in a while. Circuit, navigation, Cop Chase. We're going to do London. We'll do this. Alright, so a Jaguar, an Esprit, a DB7 Vantage. I think I'm going to play with this car, the Lotus Esprit V8. That's a classic. I like Lotus cars. Yeah. Who's got the upper hand now? Alright, let's play. Oh boy. Oh my god, I thought for a second that the game was going to freeze. Okay, it's going to let all the crooks go by first. You always got to keep your siren on. I don't know if you could turn it on or... Because I know in Test Drive 6 you had to hold down the button, or no, Test Drive 5, you had to hold down the button while ramming the... It's basically the same as the Cop Chase in Test Drive 5 and Test Drive 6. You just batter these guys until... they're arrested. Imagine if it worked like that in real life. Cop just frickin' tailgating you and smashing you from behind. And then you give up. And then he arrests you. Only in the games. Whoa! Stop wiping out. Alright, so there's the map. There's the end. I think we got some time. Alright, let's get this guy. Oh! Ah! Clearly, this cop doesn't know what the hell he's doing. Alright. Let's see. Oh! I hate when they do... Oh! Walk right into my trap. Bye-bye, Subaru. Whoop! Okay, Skyline. At least the cars, like, they're power in real life is represented more accurately in this game than in the earlier Test Drive games, because Test Drive 5 in particular, like, they'd have these really powerful cars in them, but they performed terribly. Like, the Dodge Charger had horrible acceleration. Come on, Viper. Which one's rear view? Let's change the camera. What's rear view? It's been a long time. Forgive me. Okay, there we go. There we go. It's the black button. Catch up, catch up, catch up, catch up. Shelby Series 1. I don't know, was the Shelby Series 1 like an attempt to bring back the Cobra, but in a more modernized form? Oh no, they're going that way. They don't give you the arrows that they would get. You just gotta guess it. I think that's pretty cool how they do that, though. Okay, here we go. You're mine. Oh. Sir, step outside the vehicle. That's Reese in the storyline, because he bets you his car, I believe, and then you get it. And then you're like, you've got like the fastest car up until that point. Then they start introducing racers that have faster cars than you. The story mode in this game is absolutely ridiculous, by the way. It's like really badly written, and it's like really stupid. Okay, so it's just really stupid. We're gonna end the part right here, but thanks for watching. This is Max Nation signing out.